Don't sing. Do not sing.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, this is Sid Scala!
Thank you, Steve Linsky, for breaking up Andy's solo performance right there. So, as we were saying, what Charleston's experiencing here, I think.
Let's get savvy.
Are we doing this?
Let's get savvy.
We really are doing this, aren't we?
Let's get savvy. Let's get savvy.
Can we get back to work now? Apparently not. When are they going to get me someone who actually does their job properly here? So, you're a part-time interviewer now. You're a part-time singer, and you're a what?
I'm just
An announcer for a third of the time.
yeah.
Jesus, man.
X Factor auditions are
Commit to something for a change.
Nah, that's too easy.
So, as we were saying, Charleston's situation, it's like when you go for a bungee jump.
What?
It seems like a really good idea at the time.
It's
Then
like
you get up there, you get to the top, they tie your feet up and you think, oh my gosh, what am I doing?
It's like when you go for a bungee jump.
Yeah, that's what I just said, you're a bit late.
How the hell can you compare a steel chain to a bungee jump?
Well, it's a little bit shorter, but it's kind of same sort of shape.
It's a lot harder as well.
The truth is, when you go to something like that, you go expecting to be, the adrenaline hit, the thrill, etc., etc. But you don't take into account the fear that's going to grip you when you actually get down to it.
The one thing that's getting me is Savvy Sid Scala is chained up already.
Oh, he's eager to go. We saw that. I mean, I don't know what you saw from your position in the ring earlier, but I noticed it clear. Savvy Sid Scala was not at all perturbed by the fact that he was getting into this match and getting into a chain match at that. He wasn't worried at all. There wasn't a hint of concern written on his face. This man, Hotshot Charleston Allen, is carrying enough for the pair of them.
Charleston Allen does not want to get in that ring. The crowd telling him to get in the ring. No, he's not.
You manage this man. Do you think he's capable of this?
Honestly, I don't know. Charleston Allen, let's not take anything away from Hotshot. He is a fantastic athlete. He is a fantastic wrestler. He is athletic, but he's not got the bravest streak in his body.
Let's get down to brass tacks here, okay? You talk about. Sorry,
look.
Okay, Weymouth. I've just been informed by the manager of UPW. If you do not get in the ring and start this match, you will be fired from UPW and will never be allowed to wrestle here again.
Wow. Let's pick up on what you were saying in a second. You heard it from UPW management. He doesn't get in the ring. He's fired. There is no comeback. There is no renaming yourself as Hot Pants, Charlie, the Allen Man, or whatever you want to call it. He won't be back. Now, what's going through your mind? Being forced in that ring, no way out.
do or die, isn't it? Let's be honest. So, I'm going to bring up a couple of facts here. And you've got to believe that Hotshot Charlie Allen is aware of these as well, which is why I'm going to bring them up. You think about a chain match, what do you think about?
Pain.
Do you know what I think about?
Hot Rod?
I think about 1983 at Starrcade. Rowdy Roddy Piper taking on Greg the Hammer Valentine.
That was a dog collar match, wasn't it?
That was a chain match.
Wow.
Essentially the same thing.
Except actually worse in some ways because the dog collar was around the neck.
Yeah.
At least they got the wrist so they can hold on together and pull. That must have been brutal. That was brutal match. I remember seeing that.
Rowdy Roddy Piper in that match, he suffered a burst eardrum.
It was never the same since.
No, it wiped out 50% of his hearing. It was a bloodbath.
Here we go.
You know? Also, I mean, you've got to think about names like Ivan Koloff. You know, you've got to think about Terry Funk. I mean, the chain match was massively popular back in the 70s in the Texas territories.
Let's bear in mind there was no health and safety back in those days.
I don't think there's any health and safety here in UPW tonight.
Yeah, good point. Sid Savvy.
Oh!
If you were Sid Savvy, what's going through your mind right now? Would you try and finish this match quick, or would you try and punish your opponent?
You know, I'd do anything I possibly could. Absolutely anything I possibly could. The problem with a match like this is you can't go in there with a game plan.
No.
Because the chain Charleston Allen here forgetting clearly that he was tied to that chain. The chain is a wild card.
Oh. Sid Scala literally dragging Hotshot into
now
the
he just wants to let go now.
Oh, that'd be funny. Tug of war taking place right now.
Oh! The leather brace from that collar, that gauntlet around the wrist, just hit Savvy Sid Scala right in the face.
Well, wouldn't surprise me right now. You've seen it in other chain matches. Wrap the chain. Hotshot signaling for it around the wrist.
It was
Use
inevitable. It was inevitable. And I mean, there is a lot of chain right there. A lot of chain.
Oh! Great strategy by Hotshot. Knock your opponent out, you drag him around. You have to hit all 4 turnbuckles in succession. If he's got no conscious, he's not going to break the momentum.
Again, like you said, very sound logic, although
this makes no sense.
I know Charleston Allen, you know Charleston Allen, and the truth is, if he gets the upper hand in this contest, his ego's going to run wild. That could potentially be his undoing.
Hang on a minute. Hotshot showing his intellect right there. Sid is out of the ring. Hotshot doesn't have enough flex on that chain to hit the second turnbuckle. He needs to bring him into the ring.
I don't think it was just about flex there. I think there was an element of Sid Scala hanging on to the chain there. He was pretty clear by the looks of that of what he thought Hotshot Allen was doing, which is exactly what Hotshot Allen was doing. He was trying to gain a cheap victory.
You and I, partner, we've been around UPW since the beginning, since inception. Have we ever seen, or have you ever seen Hotshot this deadly, this focused on winning a match?
The funny thing about Hotshot Charlie Allen, or Charleston Allen. 2. He's halfway there.
Sid breaking, holding onto the chain. Midsection by. Momentum has been broken. He starts again from 1.
Indeed. So, as I was saying, Charleston Allen here in UPW, ever since, you know, he lost the match where he had to go away. You brought him back.
Yeah.
You brought him back.
I'm sorry about that.
It's unforgivable.
That blasted water pistol.
He's always been something, in my view, I think he heard you. In my view, he's always been something of a, not a comedy figure, but I don't think anyone's really taken him that seriously. Do you?
Oh! What a kick to the lower back by Hotshot onto Sid Scala. 1 turnbuckle down. 2 halfway there. 3 momentum broke.
Well, strangely enough, despite the trepidation of Charleston Allen, it has been all Hotshot so far in this match.
Allen is focused. I mean, let's take you back to November at Live by the Sword. We'll get back to some more chain packs in a second, but Live by the Sword, they had the second match. It was interference by Psycho Phillips.
Oh!
The Hotshot to win it. That's why we're here. They're 1 apiece. This is the rubber match.
Yeah, I alluded to this earlier on when we spoke, you know, when you were in the ring, and they've had a very storied history. Charleston Allen, savvy move there by Sid Scala, pardon the pun.
He lied, cheats and steals. Shades of Eddie Guerrero right there. Have you ever bought anything from Sid Scala?
I don't think I'd want to.
The warranty didn't work.
Going to the, oh, bunched the chain up.
Oh!
Wow! I think that reverberates down the chain, and
That's gonna hurt.
Charleston Allen took that on the fist there. Chop to the chest. Hammer blow to the back there. Charleston Allen, bit of a change of momentum here.
Let's be honest, this is what we expected. We didn't expect this to be a wrestling match. This was going to be a fight.
Oh!
And that is exactly what
Kick
we
to
got.
the sternum there from.
The
He just used the scooter. Now,
Sid Scala
we are seeing a.
stomping a mud hole on Charleston Allen. Look at the look in that man's face. He is focused.
This is a different side of Sid Scala. Very, very different side of him. I mean, I know we've said that before, but you can see the welts on his back. No wonder he's in a bad mood. Jesus.
Sid Scala, Charleston Allen. You notice that Sid hasn't gone for any turnbuckles yet.
He hasn't. You notice how Charleston's on his knees begging for mercy.
That's nothing unusual.
Does this man have no self-respect?
No, that's why he hired me.
Snapmare. Oh!
Sid Scala, complete control. Never seen him like this before. Asking the crowd, do I touch a pad?
Oh!
One more time.
Strong words there from Sid Scala. Apparently Charleston about to get what he deserves. Turnabout fair play.
Absolutely.
We saw this from Charleston Allen at the beginning of the match. Sid Scala looking to give a receipt.
The crowd completely behind Sid Scala.
Oh! Clever, clever move by Charleston Allen there. Veteran move. Knew his positioning in the ring. Exactly where he was. Pulled the top rope down.
And how unusual is that to say Charleston Allen's a veteran?
He's been around for a long time. He's been at UPW for a long time.
He's been at UPW since the beginning of the program 2 years ago. Now, Charleston Allen now pulling. Look at the way that chain is going over the top rope like a lever.
He's got something in mind here. Bringing Sid Scala to his feet. The hard way, to say the least. The pressure.
A lot of damage to the arm.
The pressure that's going to put on the shoulder of Sid Scala is something else. He needs to find some way of alleviating that pressure.
Oh!
The exposed ribcage there, taking an absolute smashing.
We have never had chain matches in UPW before. I think it'll be a long time before we have another one.
I'm not convinced that Sid Scala can come back from this.
You know what, partner? Neither am I. He is taking a beating at the hands of Hotshot. My only question is, how's he going to get back in the ring?
Maybe that's the plan. Maybe he's not meant to.
But he's not going to have enough of the chain to
Oh,
get Randall Ford.
again,
Oh,
being
my God.
dragged to his feet by his arm.
There
And
you
over
go.
the top rope, landed on the top of his head on the way down. Did you see that?
And his head not only hit the canvas, but it hit the chain at the same time. Charleston now is in a position to hit all 4 turnbuckle pads. But again, he's wasting time. If he capitalized on this now, we would be looking at the winner of the match.
It's pretty difficult, Andy. It's pretty difficult to condemn a man for their actions when they're put in a position where they're chained to another human being.
Oh, come
You know,
on.
we knew this was not going to be pleasant.
Choking him out with a chain, and there is nothing that the referee can do about it. There are no DQs in this match. Look at the look on Allen's face. I mean, he's loving this.
I'm speechless at this, to be honest. Scala is in a bad position here, a very, very bad position. The trouble is, there's not even any submissions in this match.
It's nothing.
You know, he can't tap out. I mean, he can, but it won't matter. Oh. Almost a variation of the Gory Guerrero special there.
Wow, that's a throwback.
I try.
I know. Charles, what a way. Look at Charleston Allen. That's
ingenious.
Had two. Scala back to his feet, broke the momentum.
Apparently not. The referee's hands are still up.
Can Charleston do this all the way?
Kid ref is clearly counting that as a continuation. So it looks like we're going to get a 3 here. 3, yep.
Come on, Sid. You've got to come back now.
Oh, he's hooked his legs on the ropes by the looks of that. Climbing the turnbuckles.
Oh.
Gave him enough momentum to get out there. Oh! And a marvelous neck breaker.
Both men are out. I've just noticed in the audience from Next Generation is Jason King, sat second row looking on at this match. That's interesting.
Clearly here to watch the action.
Well, Next Generation shows we put on in Yeovil. Performers who want to get to the main roster. Look at this match. What a match to scout. To put your sights on to get to the main roster.
Oh, indeed,
One.
indeed.
Savvy's got 1 and 2.
He's wasting no time. The chain isn't attached anymore.
Do it! 4.
Oh!
Does that count?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Savvy Sid Scala!
What?
Nevertheless, Sid Scala, winner of the match. You've got to believe that would have happened whether he had the chain still attached or whether he didn't. There was no cheating going on there.
Let's go, Savvy. Let's get Savvy. Let's get Savvy.
Incredible performance there by Sid Scala. You've got to take your hat off, really, to Charleston Allen as well for even participating. And he had a lot of this match under control for quite some time.
Are you saying Sid was lucky? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying Sid Scala was lucky?
I'm saying there may be an element of that. As much as it pains me to admit that.